Good morning, YouTubers. It's Joshua coming to you again. I got a little bit of a cold this morning. My left ear is kind of plugged up, so I have a hard time hearing. But besides that, everything is good. God's been providing my needs. And He's also given me something that I believe that's going to go global. Using the various applications of the joepipe technology to create a full-sized kitchen that could be set up in the wilderness that would provide your cooking, hot water, personal hot water, and auxiliary heating, and passive hot water heating, and also light, solar lights at night that would come on, that would give people around the base camp light to see by. And what I'd like to do is describe the technology that's going to change the history of survival as we know it. It's going to allow people to survive off the grid independently and collectively. Okay, what you see underneath is a hybrid. It's a merging of the joepipe and GEET Gas fuel technologies. In this instance, I'll be using the same design for manipulating the heat to superheat a crucible where diesel fuel, biofuel, or emulsified diesel mix could be cracked in the absence of air, producing a low to zero nitrogen content. This is the big thing with gasifiers, that they do have nitrogen in it because air is needed for the pyrolysis process. But in this case, I've already tried it in the joepipe gasifier fuel processor, adding diesel to the system. I get 100% clean burn and lots of heat, so I know that it works. So this here would be an upgrade from that test to make a little portable, maybe up from 1 pint to 1 liter joepipe volatilizer. And so as the gas is coming out, it would be cooled in preparation to run through the GEET Gas or the GEET Fuel Processor. And at the same time, I'm hoping to be able to collect the heat from the joepipe volatilizer to use to activate the GEET. So you would have 2000 degree heat activating the GEET outside the reactor tube, along with cooled syngas, probably above the around 212 degrees, 213 degrees or so that the water content within the syngas won't condense back down into water. So you actually have a fuel that's in the dry state that should readily be cracked by a vertical positioned gate reactor, and maybe a gate reactor that you can even tune. And I'm working with my friend Aaron in Arkansas on this. I've been trying to do this for 2 years, and now I believe it's time to get this out. But I was saying, if you were able to merge the joepipe and use the joepipe as to generate the fuel supply to be converted into GEET gas, and say if you did get a high-end GEET gas, what could you use it for? Well, that's a good question. And what I'm trying to do here is make a three-way cycle, and the joepipe and the GEET gas would make the two bottom corners of the triangle. And if you had GEET gas, you'd be able to run a 500 Cummins 50 kilowatt diesel genset, or maybe larger. And also, if you hook that up to a line with some auxiliary air and made a modified GEET processor to preheat the air, you can make one big blowtorch, probably with a 10 to 12 foot flame around 2500 degrees. So it does have different applications. So you'd have your flamethrower. But most importantly, I think the one application of the joepipe-GEET hybrid auxiliary generator would be this. And you could use it for gasification. This is something that's still cutting edge, and from what I understand from being on the GEET forum is GEET Gas produces no carbon dioxide emissions, no carbon emissions at all, just the same air that we breathe. But if it used for gasification, it could be used to input superheated air into the biochar, whatever you want to gasify. And not only that, you would have the heat generated from the combustion process too of the GEET gas burning. So that would bring gasification, if it works, to a whole new level. Say from a 7 up to a 10 or something like that. It would be exponential, and this would allow you to gasify large chunks of wood, leaves, any kind of organic material. You just stick it in a big soup pot with a lid on it, and you could actually set it right on top of the stove, and you could preheat it, and or you could gasify it directly with some kind of a joe pipe device going down through the center. But if this works, you would supply fuel for the star stove, and also provide fuel to run a diesel genset or a gas genset, or for a flamethrower, or to gasify anything that will burn. And one of the big things about camp is waste. You got a lot of what, and if you're able to collect it, design some kind of a portable porta potty system where you can collect all your solids. You can have your effluent go to a different tank, and then just a matter of changing out the pods and putting in running some GEET gas through it, and it wouldn't take long before you're generating syngas, where you're pyrolyzing the waste. You're getting rid of a problem, and you turn it into something that you're going to use. And if you go one step further and add a Fisher drop process to this, you'll be able to steam reform all the syngas created from your septic waste into diesels and oils and things like that to run other applications. And this would also work on alcohol. But like I was saying in the first video, I'd like to make this a collective kind of thing for all you people out there. Now we can all build this together, and the time is pressing on, and most of you are well aware in America that things are tight, and it's going to become tighter. We're going to see the same situation happen here in Canada when Europe goes down. And we need to get these kitchen units up and running. One more thing about this: if you extend the points of the hexagon, if extended up, you could actually make a closed-in unit where you could have a roof on top that would be have solar panels on it, and also provide protection from the rain and things like that, so people can come around and have their meals. Okay, I'm going to upload this to you up to YouTube right now. This is Joshua coming to you from Abbotsford, British Columbia, with this new design for a global star stove using the joepipe and GEET technologies.